I'm going to ask you to stay there because we have a question through Zoom. So before we close the event, we're still going to ask the question. Everything that you have said, especially the 4 areas of interconnection, Isabel Fernandez Fuentes is saying, how do you link that to renewable energies and Madrid Subterra and the subsoil energy? It's a question for you, Julio, or maybe for us. I don't know if we can share something about the conversations that we're having. Julio. I think the response is that this is something yet to be developed, but that's why we're here. And that's what we discussed with Armando, with the Subterra team, because if you think about it, most of the areas that I discussed have some kind of a connection to the subsoil. We spoke about mobility, and mobility, we're talking about the use of energy in the subsoil, about the energy that is in the tunnels. All of that is related to sustainable mobility. If we talk about massive refurbishment of neighborhoods in Madrid to have them, be zero emission, how can we use the energy in the subsoil? If Madrid Nuevo Norte has a program that you've seen that is actually positive in terms of energy because it uses the subsoil energy, how can we do that not only as a pilot but as something that can be scalable to other parts of the city? If we talk about the regulatory changes, what do we need to change in the regulations to make sure that the subsoil energy can be used? We already made significant changes by integrating that in the new energy transition regulations, but there are other barriers that we have to remove. So either one of those 4 areas are areas that are connected to the use of subsoil energy. So that's exactly the area in which we're working, kind of taking our first step to start thinking together on how to do that. Yeah, as we said back in the day, we're working on it, but Julio described it very well. I don't know if Armando wants to make any remark, because it's true that we're in the process of working on this. And after Armando's presentation, we can maybe move on to closing this event. Yeah. The project is giving us some ideas. We've seen sorry. No, I was saying that the Deep Demo project, I had the opportunity about a year ago to talk to the City Hall, and based on that conversation, a number of initiatives have, are arising in Madrid Subterra, but it's true that we have like parallel lives. We understand this as a collaboration platform in other levels, university, public, private, and there are lots of things that can be done. City Studio is one of the opportunities or chances that we see to do things together. So I think from here, we can find new routes to collaborate. But as you guys were saying, luckily Madrid Subterra is something that collaborates with a number of stakeholders with different parties that understand each other pretty well. So I think in that sense, we can do interesting things together. That's it. Thank you very much. So thank you. Any question in the room for any of the speakers of the second block of presentations? I don't think so.